Hello. Today's gonna be a bit of a different video. For me, this video is for me. It's really for me to look back on maybe a couple years from now and see where I started and where I'm at now. Um, this video is gonna also be pretty low quality, as in most people take cuts when they take pauses. I have no editing program on my computer because I kind of reset it, deleting all the stuff off of it, and I haven't bothered to put it back on. However, Um, let me start this with I don't know where I'm going. I don't know exactly what I want to do and how I want to do it, but I know what options I have in front of me. Right now, I know at least that I want to do something with cooking. I enjoy cooking. I have like maybe a few cooking videos on this channel that aren't too good, but they're there. And I've started with culinary in my junior year and I really enjoyed it. I started it with my friend Beth, and from there, I just found that I really enjoy cooking. What I love to do. It might be because me and my dad used to cook all the time, and that's how like how I bonded with my dad was like making Mickey Mouse pancakes, um, stuff like that. But either way, that's something I want to do with my. That's what I want to do with my career. Now, with that being said, I have the setup of a gamer. I have a gaming computer. I have a Blue Yeti microphone. Let me just like kind of see it there. I have a somewhat gaming. It's like a budget gaming keyboard, and then a budget. You see the plate. Don't worry about that. My room's a little messy. Oh, it's really messy in the back. You can see it there, but I have a gaming mouse. It's like a 12 buttons on the side. So I really do need to clean my room. Jesus Christ, it is terrible. You even see my bed. They're there. Bad. I need clean. Anyways, but like I really enjoy cooking, and it's mainly Asian foods I like. I like doing really fast, high heat stuff. And with that being said, I also like doing ramen and steamed pork buns, like the beginner stuff, but stuff that's really good and you can do a lot with. My next project is tonkatsu, which is a pork broth basically for ramen, and I want to do hand pulled ramen noodles. It'd be really cool, fun to do. But what my options to me, this is what I want to do, like my options that I have open for myself, and that would be doing something like working on a cruise ship, like doing something like doing being a hibachi chef on a cruise ship. That is my main example when people ask me like what do I want to do and where is the top of where I want to be. Imagine being a hibachi chef on a cruise ship. Like for me, like hey, that's awesome. I love hibachi stuff. I like um I think that high heat, really quick stuff like right in front of people, entertaining people would be awesome. I do really enjoy entertaining people. I just haven't found my way of doing it yet, and that might be my way of doing it. Um, my second option is owning a restaurant. People ask me when I say I want to be a chef, they're like, "Oh, so you want to own your own restaurant?" And the more and more I think about it, the more and more I'm like, "Hell yeah, that'd be awesome." Of course, I wouldn't be able to do that at age 20. I wouldn't be able to do that at age 30, maybe 40. Mainly because you need a lot of experience to own a restaurant. You can't just go into it when you're really young. You got to work in the industry, really get your hands dirty, be on the line for a while before you're like, yeah, I can own my own restaurant. Because not only is making a restaurant huge, huge business risk, like you're inputting a crap ton of money into something with the chance of people are going to be there and eat there and you're going to make money off of that. Um, but it's just stressful, man. Owning a restaurant would be hella stressful. So I gotta put that, you know, consideration. I'm already, bad on stress. You can see the acne. Like I'm stress really does get to my skin, literally. Um, I just and then on top of that, I could be a YouTuber. I have the set, or at least the beginnings of what could start being a cooking YouTuber. Cooking's getting really big. I could do cooking on Twitch. I enjoy streaming on Twitch. Um, if I was able to do like a cooking stream, I think that would fill a niche that not a lot of people are in right now. I could do that. I just got to figure out how I'm gonna do that. How I'm gonna get my setup to do that, and that would be the most difficult part. And but yeah, that's something I could do. Um, so my thoughts are, where am I gonna go from here? So being a cook, I'm going into the industry, which are my first two options. I would have to find. I'd have to start gaining experience, going to restaurants and, hey, I'd like to get hired. Go for an interview. That I'd probably start as someone who washes dishes or takes out the trash. That's just how it goes. And then after I get a little bit of experience with that, then I can go into the next restaurant and say, hey, I was in this restaurant for quite some time. I'd like to be a line cook. And you might start as that. You might get into that. And then it's just moving up the ladder from there. And it's difficult. I mean, hell, Wiener Schnitzels was asking for a line cook with at least 2 years of experience. 2 years to work at Wiener Schnitzels. I that was dumb, but yeah, things like that. Uh, Also, the reason I'm making this video is because I'm 18. I'm turning 18 in 3 days. It's April 1st. I turn 18 April 4th, and I feel like I'm getting to a point where I have to decide, like, this is what I'm gonna do, and I gotta make my plan now, so I don't screw it up in the future. If I do ever want kids, or if I find someone I really love and I do go into that, I gotta be able to support that. So I feel like I gotta start now, so I have those options open to me. Yeah, that's fuck. Yeah, that. Um, I was gonna go into anything other than cooking. Making music. I enjoy my guitars. I have a 12 string and a 6 string back there. I have my ukulele somewhere. I don't think I have the voice for it, so I'd probably have to like find someone else who has a voice. I have to actually learn. Serious. So, uh, um, I could be a gaming YouTuber, but I kind of have a personality for it. I'm working on that. I mean, I fucking know. My mom hears me yelling now. She's like, yeah, you're pretty loud sometimes. Like, sorry, listen, Overwatch gets me heated. But yeah, I don't know. I'm a little late to the game. It'd be hard to get into. Like, if I'm being serious and wanting to do that job, that'd be difficult, man. It's hard to get into it now. It's such a sought after thing. Oh yeah, I want to be, but you're also sitting here like, there's so many YouTubers and like so many other things that people watch. You would have had to start when it first started up if you really wanted to get it. So difficult, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I got options open to me, and I could also go into like a home catering thing where I go like, um, it's a job where you go and you cook for people in their home. You could do that. Um, it's probably like fourth on my list, but hey, if I get into it and I'm able to make money off of that, hell yeah, that'd be awesome. What else could I do? I could be a teacher, but honestly, I that's like, I want to do something I love. I want to do something where I find I I go into work every day and it's not work. I know that's like a really romanticized thing, and like nowadays it's like people are fighting to eat. They're working their asses off, and it's not just play to them. It is a job that they don't like, but they have to do. I get that, and I get that it's really hard to do what you love. It really is. It scares me. Like, this is the world I'm coming into. This is what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life, or this is what I'm gonna have to deal with for the rest of my life. I've been sheltered in high school. I know, as stupid as that sounds, but I haven't had to deal with that. I don't that responsibility, and I gotta say, like, I'm not used to a lot of responsibility. Um, my parents, Fuck, dude. I haven't had a lot of responsibility in my life. And I get it. I really shouldn't be blaming that on my parents. I shouldn't. I have wonderful parents. I just don't like how to take care of myself. You know? Like, eh. So, fuck, what do I do now? I'm failing high school. Being honest with myself, I don't know how I'm gonna graduate. Um, my first English class, I got it, but that second one, she treats it like an AP class, and I just can't keep up with work. And after that, how am I gonna keep up with college? How am I gonna do that? You know, I understand people say college gets somewhat easier in the sense that it's, you're surrounded by people who are there because they want to learn, and it's much easier to learn environment kind of thing. And you're paying to go, so yeah, you feel like you're obligated to do it. But man, I barely have the motivation to do the work I have now. Might be because I have senioritis, where you're at the end of the year, you don't want to do anything. It's just, but man, I motivation's hard to come by. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it's so stupid to be, to complain about. Like, it's so stupid. Like, what the hell's my issue? Why can't I just do the work? But at the same time, it's just I don't have motivation. How would I find that? How do I find the will to work? That, God, that sounds so stupid. Talking about what the fuck are you like? Just homework. Why don't you just do it? I know it sounds stupid, but yeah, I guess that's just how I see it. It's how. So, yeah, end the rant. I don't know. Just hopefully come back to this in 13 years and I laugh, or 13, 5 years, and laugh on it and be like, yeah, that kid was stupid. What is he doing? Hopefully, I had grown up. Hopefully, I figure out what I'm doing. Hopefully, I maybe even like have a girlfriend. Maybe my dating experience is stupid to say. Of course, it's high school. Whose high school dating experience wasn't stupid? Maybe a lucky few, but you just find someone who is crazy. Well, no. Not to say that all of my girlfriends have been crazy so far. Maybe it's just that we didn't work out, but and I don't know. This has been a mess. If anyone's made it to this point, God, thank you, I guess. I mean, this is just for me, but I guess, dude, holy shit, you stuck through. God damn. Only, oh, jeez, it's been 13 minutes. I've been rambling on for 13 minutes straight. God damn, I need to learn to stop talking. Yeah, thank you for listening to my rant. Me in the future, make it through. Hopefully I've made it. Hopefully I'm not homeless. Uh, Pick after. Sorry. But I picked my shit up. Thanks.